DMs, dating apps.
Yeah, we know.
And I've fed up with them. See, the best thing about women is people in general, you gotta ask them about themselves. And then they start talking shit about themselves, and then they feel that you're interested. Even though you are, I am generally interested.
He's not.
I don't really like stuck up women, that's not my thing, you know what I mean?
What are you doing here? He doesn't like stuck up women, he hasn't watched the show.
That's why I like the grilling, because I'm a griller. I will grill a girl, and I hope that she can take the grilling that I'm gonna give her too. You know what I mean?
Good luck.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
No gal can test me.
He's ready. Oh, this is loud.
Hello, love. You alright?
Hello. No?
Stand up, man. Give me a hug and a kiss.
There you go.
It's too soon. Sit down.
No, stand up. This is disrespectful. You sit there and you wait for somebody to join you, and you won't even stand up to greet him. She just need to give the guy a hug or a kiss. She doesn't owe him that. But you sit there and you argue about how we're equals, but then you sit down like you're superior to the dude. Which is it? Which is it? I want to know. Let me make sure I'm recording this for one thing. Yes, the recording is live, so we're gonna go back to it and just see what else Chyan is doing wrong. Boom.
I see you got me a drink though.
Yeah, cheers.
But that ain't that too soon, because you don't know what I drink.
Ah, good call.
Drink wine.
Okay, well, fine. Well, alright. You're in charge today. How are you?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright. And your name is?
Chyan. No, it's rude to keep a lady waiting, right?
You think so? How long was you waiting for?
Long enough.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh, so you're tough like that?
Are you always going to be late?
Look at this. She starts right off with an attitude, and he's on the defensive. It's on the defensive. You gotta be able to dish it right back when you go on dates with these women. You gotta be able to dish it right back. So she's starting to. First of all, I'm sure the producers made him show up later, but you don't sit there and try to explain yourself. She's gonna rub your face in it, like just dish something right back at her. It's like, what makes you think I was making you wait? Maybe I forgot about the date, or who says you're a lady? We haven't proven that yet. So dish it right back, however you do it. She's starting to give crap that early on. It's okay. You don't have to take it, man.
You know what? My life is quite a busy life.
Excuses.
I try to have things on time, but I guess certain things are just, you can't predict time sometimes.
You're always late in
Excuses.
life.
Do you know what you are, right?
What?
Tell her.
You're a lovely woman.
No.
But you're trying to be all hard on me. Let's soften up.
No, this is me being nice.
No,
you're
this is not you being nice. You're being a ball buster.
So me to
I've
soften
just
up.
come. I'm just trying to like you here.
Oh, do you deserve it?
Yeah, I'm trying to like you because you got a pretty physical structure, which you
Physical
look like a
structure.
singer. Are you on social media? Do you sing?
No, I don't sing.
Really?
No.
You've got that look though. You've got a real beautiful look. So I just want the personality to match that look.
That's
Ooh,
nice, sweet
So
talk.
he's kind of kissing ass a little bit, but also he's calling her out, saying, "Hey, you're pretty, but your personality is shit. Calm it down." I think, given how hard she came at him, he could have gone even a little harder. And by the way, what is this about having a drink ready for the guy? I don't know what she's getting in this drink. I'm exaggerating. I'm sure the drink is safe.
Looks like we've got you everywhere, Chris.
Also,
Give
take
a
the
big
hat
sip.
off when you go on a date. Why the hat?
Do you
Take
know
the
what?
hat.
Yeah, depends on how big you mean.
So
Because
small then.
wait. Yeah, let me explain. You can say what a big dick is. However, a big dick to you might be small to you because your pom pom might be big.
Ooh,
How big my dick was.
nice.
But I don't mind that because that means that she's up for the beating.
So is your dick big?
It depends. It's fun size.
What's fun size? Small.
Fun
Fun
size is when you
size.
can get and have fun with it and still enjoy it without
That's not
feeling
fun size, dude.
pure pain up in your ovaries. Like
Stop the show. That's not fun size, dude. You go to any candy aisle. I don't know about the UK, but in the United States, you go into any candy aisle. If it says fun size, it's the smallest possible packaging they have. Don't ever refer to your goodies as fun size, dude. Please don't do that. He's avoiding the question. Again, these are questions you don't avoid, but at the same time, like you can evade them. See, you don't avoid it because that means you're on the defensive, but you can evade it. Well, she's asking about, like, is it big? So instead of, oh well, it depends. You don't do all that stuff. You just say, are you saying, are you ready to go find out right now? Oh no, not yet. Well, okay, don't rush me then. Call her out. Call her bluff. Is it big? Why do you need to know that? Are we gonna go do this thing right now? If not, next topic. We'll get back to it. If you behave, if you play your cards right, she has to earn the right to see the eggplant.
He might not have no children. Is that the type of big dick you're talking about?
But
The
how
no
big?
children?
Just
Up
how
your
big?
ovaries.
How big is your dick?
Women do like to talk about men's penis, but they never ever seem to look at their vaginas. Why is that?
Good.
What are you, an innie or an outie?
Nice.
You can't ask me questions.
Of course you
sorry,
can.
I was
But if the
asking
date
you.
goes well, who knows?
So you don't know if you're an outie? You don't know when it, when it falls out. It drags
You're making me uncomfortable.
Like a
No,
Uh-huh.
we're not here to discriminate women. What's with
Yeah, we are.
women's vaginas?
Some of them look horrible. It's like how
That's a bit
you
shallow.
think some dicks shallow. Ain't it shallow? You asking me about the size of my penis?
No.
What
Yes.
about my personality? It's weird how when girls always talk about how big's your dick, and then you ask them how big's their pussy, they get vexed. But I want to know whether I'm gonna fall in your pum pum or not. Whether I'm gonna end up in one.
You seem alright. You seem like a nice guy.
You're gonna call
Really? You think
search
so?
party.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
seem,
good.
seem.
Oh, that's good. Cheers.
Ridiculous.
So I'm done with men wasting my time.
Right.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
What happened to you?
But what happened to me? It's just men like you. You're tiring, wasting my
Like
time.
me?
Come
Yeah.
with just their chat.
Babe.
We're just starting. So we're just saying we could progress. We could. We're
That's
just
what I'm saying. You've just assumed. You've just stereotyped me straight away.
No, but this is why I'm trying to
I
date.
like this guy.
You think you can impress me?
I think so, but
I think so.
it depends on you though as well. You've got to be able to open up and let me in.
I can open up. Not sexually though. Right
That's
now.
fine. I'm just talking about you open up and let me in. Just relaxing.
I'm relaxed.
Allow me to be me.
So
Then,
is this you?
yeah, I never change who I am. For
Bullshit.
anyone.
For anyone, that's good. Would you say you're a confident man?
I would like to say so, yes.
Yeah. What makes you a confident man?
If I have things together,
Yeah. Like what?
my own place, I make decent money.
Yeah,
much is
listen,
decent money?
he's qualifying himself to her right now. This is nonsense. I know the show's called Grilling and she's supposed to be grilling him, but he's got to find a way to flip the table. You're not qualifying yourself to no woman. The minute you do that, she's up here, you're down here, and she cannot look up to you. And if she can't look up to you, she's not going to be turned on. So now you're over here explaining, oh, I've got a good job, I got my own place. That's not special. That's called being a functional adult. That ain't special. So flip it around. Find out what makes you so different. Everybody else out here is offering poom poom. Everybody else out here wants to know how big the eggplant is. Everybody else wants the things you want. Is asking the questions you're asking. And they all think you're special. I mean, they all think they're special, Chyan. So tell me, what makes you different? This is where he's supposed to be flipping the table. Too many guys are out on dates and don't know how to flip the table on women, and they're still trying to qualify for the privilege to spend money and time on women who are not worthy. She's good looking, and that's all. What makes her worthy? He's not doing any of that right now. He's just qualifying himself to her garbage.
I don't get paid a certain amount each month, but
Okay,
I know
roughly
that when
then.
I get paid, it's decent.
Yeah, but what's decent? Your decent could be different to my decent.
I have enough to pay for my bills. I've already paid off for my car, and I have my own place.
See,
I
he's
live by
stuttering,
myself. I have
stammering.
no children.
Do you want children?
Of course.
How many?
Depends on the person.
Would you say you're a family guy?
I could be, depending on whether it's the right woman or not.
Right, well, have you ever cheated? Tell the truth.
I cheated on my second girlfriend, but
Why?
that's because she cheated on me. It was childish. It
Yeah,
was
that's
immature.
petty.
Yeah, I admit. But sometimes in life, you grow, you change, you look at certain things and you say, oh God, was I like that then? Tell me, I bet you, your first boyfriend compared to the boyfriend you were previously with, I bet you've changed so much, innit?
Yeah, of course, but I'd never
Exactly.
cheat.
Oh,
Cheating's
shut
so
up.
wrong though, no?
She cheated on me first though. And me as a child, immature,
So you're a
said,
child?
no, I'm talking about back then. Me as a child back then was like, you know what, she cheated on me, so I'm gonna cheat on her. But then after that, I didn't cheat on any other girls. She deserved it, I felt at the
No,
time.
nobody deserves cheating.
We don't know about
So if
that.
your man
Let's
cheats
stop.
on you, tell me
We
you're
don't
not
know.
No,
gonna
but I'm
just
not going to
say,
be petty and cheat back. I feel
Really?
like, yeah, I feel like that's hella toxic. You know?
Back then, yeah.
I respected the fact that he was honest about cheating in the past. However, However, I don't know if he was just telling me what I wanted to hear. So,
I
so
would
would you?
say-
So is that how you?
Wait a minute. The guy just told you he cheated. How is that telling you what you want to hear? What are you talking about?
Do it if someone does you wrong, you just want to get revenge.
That was almost like 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
So you telling me a man can't change?
Yeah, of course he can.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're a changed man.
Of course.
I really rated his honesty, and I do believe that men can change. You know, they mature, they grow up. What makes you different from all the other men I've dated?
I don't know what the
what
other
you
men
do.
were like, but I know what I'm like, so I can tell you what I'm like. The reason why I'm different, because I'm very attentive. I understand.
Just late though.
Yeah, just a bit late. Every now and then. A man can't be perfect. And I'm sure you're not perfect. Are you?
I'm pretty close.
Oh, wow.
Listen to the arrogance and the self-centeredness. I'm pretty close to perfect. This is this is insufferable.
Oh, see, that's arrogance we can't deal with.
Ah!
So you arrogant.
called it!
You arrogant,
No.
didn't
Yes!
You arrogant. I
No.
can see it. in your
Yes!
face. You
Difference.
arrogant. You said you're pretty close to perfect.
Yeah.
That's arrogant.
In my opinion, no.
Oh, wow. She says she's pretty close to perfect. You say that's arrogance, but I think really she's not arrogant, but she's just saying that it's like a defense thing. I don't think she's arrogant, really.
We don't know that yet. I think she
just
is.
trying to disguise. She's a softie. Because you're talking about perfection on the whole, aren't you, babe?
Did you just babe me?
Maybe I did, yes. Arrogance, get the word babe from me.
It's not that I don't
Oh,
want babe.
this guy's got a little fight in him. He needs more of it, but I like him. He's got a little fight in him. He's not afraid to dish it back out a little bit. Dish out some more. But notice he's not losing his temper with it. And that's what you got to do. You can't lose your temper. Playful and just like whack the ball back in their court. And smile as you do it. He's got some moves.
But I feel like you have to really know me. I have to be your babe. You can't just call me babe on date one. Do you know?
Yeah, so she's got a point there. She didn't earn the right to be called babe. Calling somebody babe is a privilege. And what he did there is he threw it out too quickly, so now she doesn't value it, and she's like trying to discard it. What if it took 3 months? She'd be begging for it. How come you never call me babe? Is there anybody else? Am I doing something wrong? But he's called her babe. What is it? 7 minutes and 46 seconds into the date. Too soon, buddy.
Not like confident women,
I love confident
but
women.
it's apparently not.
But if someone says to me that they're close to perfect, then that's almost a bit arrogant, isn't it?
Stick. Yeah, I
How do
like
you think
it.
the date's going so far?
I think it's going all right. You're quite a hard shell, but I think it's all just needs to be. I just think you're a bit soft inside, but because of what you've been through.
What have I been through then? Since you can
Well,
read me so well.
what you said that men, like you're fed up of men, didn't you, at the beginning?
Yeah.
Right.
Not
so,
men as a whole though, just certain men that
So
come
being
in
fed up
short
of men is gonna make you have a harder shell, isn't it?
Possibly.
So I think you're really soft and cute inside. I think you're like a little marshmallow. Do you know, I think I've started to soften her up, you know.
No, you haven't.
I like, you see how she started off hard, but you see when you start talking and she starts smiling, I'm smiling with her. I know she likes my smile. I got a nice little smile. She's smiling back. We like, kiki. It's good. I'm loving it.
Just take off the hat, dude. Take off the hat. Sunglasses, hat. Get that stuff off, guys. You hear? Show your face. Hats, sunglasses, headbands, all that nonsense is as useless as those filters people put online. She needs to be able to see your face. It looks like you're hiding something. If you've got receding hairline, if you're bald, be bald and be bold about it. But this whole thing about hats, I've said enough. Just no hats. Don't cover your head. Take that shit off. It looks stupid. You're a grown man. Why are you wearing a hat on a date?
Oh, but you're close to perfect looking though, aren't you?
Listen!
You're calling her
I
out.
love personality.
Yeah.
Really?
After a while, yes.
So what if someone was like, if you went with someone, she was really, really ugly, hideous, didn't want to be seen with her, but she had a nice personality, you would choose her.
No.
No.
So you've got the wrong card.
Because after a while, personality, there has to be a balance. Because the first thing you're going to see from a person is his physical. You don't know someone from nowhere, do you? So you have to be attracted to something that comes towards you first. And then the personality kicks in. But that overrides everything, doesn't it, darling?
It does.
It's
So
darling,
is it
okay.
babe or
Darling
darling?
her.
Which one?
I called you everything. I could call you cutie next because I think I call you all the things that are nice because that's what you are.
That's
Just
very
kissing
kind of
ass.
you.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
started taking it easy on him simply because I really respected his honesty. He seemed sweet. He did try and make me laugh a couple of times and was successful at it. So that's when I started being.
She called him sweet. Don't ever let a woman ever just call you sweet. You're dead when they call you sweet. No woman has ever said he's really sweet. I can't wait to shove his eggplant down my throat. It's never happened.
A bit nicer. No.
I missed the question.
Answer.
What just happened?
What if I slept with like 100 men?
Okay, what why is that, like, is that a low ball number? That rolls off the tongue way too quick. 100 men. She just said that as if that was 2 dudes in the span of 15 years. 100 guys is a lot of people. I don't, do I know 100 people by name who are not family? Maybe I do, but 100 guys? You don't just throw that number out there like it's just a lowball figure. And when women throw numbers about partners, you have to understand, they'll exaggerate on the low side. So if she is throwing out 100 men like, oh yeah, like that's not a big figure. What's the real number, Chyan? Is it 500? Is it 3? Is it close to 1,000? What is that number when you're just throwing out 100 like it's nothing?
Where are you from?
I'm from South London. All of that doesn't matter anymore. If I was maybe, I would say early 20s, teenage, maybe I would be a bit immature and be like, nah, she can't do all that. But you see, after a while, who cares?
Have you ever not rated someone because of their body count when you were younger? Have you ever been that shallow?
Yeah, because you just, I'm gonna be honest. I'm talking from an immature mandem point of view. When you look at a woman that's had a body count from a young perspective, you're thinking she's a hoe. That's what you're thinking. She's just a beat.
Okay.
But then after a while, as things mature, she's growing up and stuff like that, that's her past. She could have changed just like how I could have changed. You can't judge someone from their past.
Yeah, but you do judge people from their past. And maybe she changed, but that doesn't change the fact that what she did still happened. And it has repercussions, man. It has psychological repercussions. You can't just say that's the past. When can you just shrug off what a guy does? A guy's bad decision. Oh, that's just the past. No, it still affects the way you see them, and maybe they have to show that they've changed and that certain habits don't still lurk around. One of the problems with body count is this. A woman, when she has a high body count, will then try to switch her habits up when she finds a guy she wants to lock down. So if she used to do all these acrobatics, as Greg Adams likes to call it, double monkey backflips or monkey double backflips, she used to do that stuff with a different guy every night of the week for the last 6 years. And then she meets a guy she wants to keep. Now she acts like a virgin. That's the problem with body count that nobody's really talking about. That's what I think pisses guys off, really. There's one set of treatments for the guys who are just going to hit it and quit it. And now that she finds a guy she wants to commit, she wants to treat him different, which means she wants to treat him worse. She wants him to put in more effort to get less of that peach.
Sleep about.
No. I've changed from being an immature man and looking at women in a certain light as to being a mature man and accepting a woman for who she is now without judging.
So you're grown?
Yeah, whatever.
I would like to think so, yes, darling.
So you're an alpha?
No, she's darling.
What is an alpha? You tell me. Are you an alpha?
I'm actually an alpha female.
Gross.
What makes you an alpha female?
I'm very opinionated, but not in a negative way. I'm confident, as you know. That's why you keep calling
Confident.
me arrogant.
Oh, I keep calling you arrogant. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, sometimes I find men can't handle me. Can you handle
Really?
me? Do you think you can?
I love a woman that makes decisions.
What's this about handling you? Why is it a man's job to handle you? Why is that a source of pride that men can't handle you? Why must you be handled? Are you a package? Are you a suitcase? Why should I have to handle you? Just be soft, be sweet, be cooperative. Is that too much to ask? Stop bragging about not being able to be handled. Be a woman. Don't try to be a dude with boobs.
Because, like I said, I don't judge. I make a woman play her role, whatever role it is.
Really?
If she wants to be an alpha female, Be an alpha female.
So you're a
but
yes
just
man.
just respect who I am as well. And if you want to argue with me, I don't argue.
That's good. You're
I
not
don't argue.
argumentative.
No, I sort things out in conversation-wise, like how we're talking now. We can sort that out without arguing, can't we?
Nice.
Why do we have to get angry? I like to go to bed with a woman without arguing. Like, I don't want to be angry and have to go to sleep and wake up the next morning angry.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
It's reasonable. Would you say you're a reasonable man?
I would love to think so, yes.
Booty play.
What's that? What's that mean?
When someone's either playing with your bum or you're playing with someone else's ass. Just take out your bag.
She says
You don't
yes.
like booty play?
With you touching my booty, ain't no go on in my body. No, sir.
Don't mind mine being played with.
You like yours being played with.
Don't mind it.
You freak.
Don't mind it.
It's so naughty.
No, why? Do you want me to be naughty?
See what? Of course. I like a naughty girl in the bedroom.
I thought you said you wanted a nice woman.
No, nice woman. What did I say? Lady in the street and a freak in the bed? That's why not.
Yeah.
Even a
ludicrous.
freak on the street, but
Balance.
just quietly.
The balance.
Behind a dustbin or something.
Dustbin.
No!
I
Really?
feel, honestly, I feel that certain things in life you need to have for you. You can't know everything about me. I can't know everything about you. I can.
Do you not think
but
though, like
there's
as
certain-
partners, you would know everything about them?
No, but
No.
there's certain things like past and certain things you just don't want to discuss with
So
anyone.
you've got
Don't you
things to
think?
hide.
Not that. It's just that I feel like no one in this world can know you fully, can they?
No, I get that.
Fully.
But,
So that's what I'm saying.
for
Go.
me, and I feel like the way I would like to date, like the partner, the person that I'm with, I want them to know everything about me, like what hurts
No, you
me,
don't.
what makes me happy. I want them to know every
That's
detail.
different.
So I
No,
feel
you
like
don't.
Not having phone password, I feel like
Okay, Chyan, what's your body count? Since you want everybody to know everything about you, let's start with body count. Do you want people to know that about you? This is such nonsense. You don't want people to know everything about you.
it's shady.
We're talking about deepness, though.
If I was with
Depth.
you,
Yeah.
and even if there was a little bit of doubt, just because of your own insecurity, not my actions, and I left my phone on the table, would you not try and pick it up and look for it?
I wouldn't.
Sure.
No, because why am I with you if I do not trust you? Why are you with me if you don't trust me? All of that stuff, that's when it starts getting complicated.
Yeah, would you say you're an honest man?
I would say I'm honest. If you ask me,
So if I asked to go through your phone,
then I will give you my phone. But I don't
He's
think
gonna
that
do it
you
now.
should. Huh?
No.
oh, you've
Well,
lost
my-
it, yeah? Is it? Well, so you lost it, yeah?
That was smooth. He's like, oh, I don't have my phone, turns out.
Oh, he was quick now.
No, I can.
So you're not selling dreams like
Do you know
most
what?
men?
I refuse. I refuse to sell dreams. But one thing I don't like doing to a woman is lying and then making her feel hurt inside and making her cry and stuff. I
That's a
don't
good
like
policy.
to see tears from a woman. Hence why I don't like arguing. I like to sort things out. I just want everything to be cool. I will refuse to tell a woman something that's not true.
That's nice.
This guy with the camera in the fourth wall.
Do you... you know that's red wine, right?
That's good
Depends
wine.
on the relationship.
So you do or you don't? Sorry, yeah or no?
No.
Depends
It depends on the
how
relationship.
clean
So you do or you don't?
I've got to do
It
the
depends
finger
on the
test.
Can
relationship.
Can I do the finger test first?
What's the finger test?
You don't know what the finger test is?
Do you not think women do that?
Do women do that as well?
Of course you do.
We do snip, pull it back, snip. I'm circumcised, by the way. But do you like?
People go in the toilet just to check in it before.
Oh, you wipe you
It's a
rub
thing,
your
you
pom
put
pom
your finger in.
and you smell yourself. So why?
Give it a little lick.
Really? You dirty little girl. You're naughty. I love this. First date. That was lethal, blood. Why are you doing that? Why are you asking me for sucking pussy?
So at what point in the relationship do you think, yep,
Depends on how.
do it.
Depends on how interesting.
okay, so it's on your terms.
Yeah, which is in a way not. It's not really on my terms, but in a way, isn't that good for you to know that I just don't yam any out there?
Yeah, but if you're only dating one person,
Hence why it takes a while, doesn't it, to like, you know, get really
See,
comfortable with a
so
girl.
would you feel comfortable if a woman didn't want to suck dick for a very long time? Oh, so you don't like it when it's the way around, no?
You haven't let me answer.
She hasn't, that's right.
Right, now, if a woman doesn't want to suck my that's understandable.
Why? Why is it understandable?
Oh, wow.
You know how you wanted
Whilst
to do
you're
that
having-
revenge thing you had earlier, and you was like, oh, I'll get her back. What if she wants to do that pettiness as well? Like, he's not going to go down on me, so why should I suck his?
You be you. If you like to suck and
Why
take
is this
it
about
down,
me?
no, I'm just general. If you like to take it in your throat and you like to choke, then you do you.
Let's take it, my friend.
Yes.
I don't know what.
Yes. Tell her yes.
The way you answer these scenarios will determine the way I rate you.
Oh, wow.
So I get ratings.
What would you
the
do
suspense.
if I tell you your dad is hitting on me?
Oh,
I'd be like, my dad has good taste, and I'm not surprised. But behave yourself.
ask you, how do you feel about it? I'm more attentive to you and what you feel like.
That's really sweet.
So if you tell me it's really pissing you off, then I'll have a word with my dad. I'll say, how dare you?
Really?
Of
So you'd
course.
argue with your dad?
Of course. I'll say, how dare you? As long as you're not happy, I'm not happy.
Oh, simp.
What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
What?
Good question. It depends on how dirty it is,
Just
princess.
It's on
so
OnlyFans.
People can see me naked.
Naked, fully naked.
Yeah.
Oh no, that can't
Why
run.
not?
Do you know why it
Can't
can't run?
believe she's saying
Why?
this.
Because everyone knows what your pom-pom looks like.
But what if you were broke, you had no money, and I had to have an OnlyFans to hold us
Then
down?
Why is it this extreme? Like, the women always use this extreme of, I did it for the money. Really? That's your, like, Walmart's not hiring? There's no other job you could do. You go from either you're dead broke and about to get evicted, or you're showing your goods on OnlyFans for $10,000 a month. Or, hopefully you're making it that big, but most people are not making that big. Most OnlyFans models are raking in $300 a month on their $9.99 subscription. So let's call it what it is. You like attention and you want to basically sell yourself online. But don't make it seem like, oh, this is a financial decision. I would never do this otherwise. No, there's dignity and you don't have any.
To shut up. I'm gonna have to shut up. I'm a waste man. Go on, babe.
No.
Do your thing.
Yes to
Nah,
an OnlyFans then.
No.
if I'm a waste man, yes. If I'm earning
So
my
you're not a waste
stuff,
man?
no.
God.
What would you do if your team is playing in the Champions League and I'm in Labour?
Labour's first.
Ah, see?
Ain't nothing bigger than new birth. Your
Well, whose
baby
baby
mum
is it?
having your child. How dare you be so selfish to watch Champions League? How dare
He's
you?
gonna wink again.
Off with his head.
He's gonna wink again. Let's see the
What would you
wink.
do if I farted in bed?
What?
That shit don't bother me.
What if I done a really smelly fart?
Do you know what? You actually farting is actually a good thing. Because
Yes.
I like a
Farting
woman.
turn you on?
No, but I actually like a woman to just be her. If you want to fart. You know when your woman hold it in, then your belly's like,
Get the belly cramp and that.
yeah, and then you end up. Are you talking about farting in your sleep, or just farting in general?
Yeah, I knew I'm fully awake.
Because
I wanted
this
to
is what
disrespect
happens.
you.
I'll joke it off with you, as long as you let me fart on you.
What would you do if we were together and I didn't like your mother?
Ooh.
Then we're not together.
Mumsy just had it in for me.
Oh, we're not
They say
together.
mama always knows best, but
Yeah, but
sometimes,
sometimes you get
they
some other
don't.
mothers
We're not
that
together.
like to make it difficult. Is your mum like that?
We're not together.
No, she's
Sorry.
not.
That's good.
My mum tends to be very liberal, so she tends to accept a lot of people. If she doesn't like you, then it will have to be a big reason. However,
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. That's what he's trying to tell you.
but I feel like being the person I am, I've got my mum's personality, we tend to consort things out anyway.
Yeah.
If you don't get on with her, then I guarantee you probably will end up getting on with her.
If you have to choose, either like it's hella toxic, you're already in love, we have really crazy sex, like you think it's done dual marriage, like wifey material, but your mum don't like me, or are you gonna pack your bags and leave with me, never speak to your family again, or are you gonna choose your family?
Next girl, buddy.
never.
Who's more replaceable? Who's easier to replace, my mother or you? How many other mothers are there that I can find to love me the way my mom loves me? You're gone. If it's that serious, next. I could find another you in 6 weeks.
Speak to my family again.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hella toxic and that. It's like, babe, we've got to go. I can't take this
Oh,
anymore.
wow,
You've
that's a
gotta
hard
go.
question, darling.
You've got to
I'm
go.
a grown man, and I feel that I should be able to love who I want to love. and
Amen.
be with who I want to be with.
So who
Yep.
you choosing?
However, if I have to leave my whole family and never speak to them
For
again,
you?
I'm sorry, babe. Would you give up your mum for a man?
No,
There you
I
go.
would not.
Exactly. So you have to rate what I'm saying.
Ah, you got her. You got her.
So Chris, how do you think the date went?
You know what? I
hate
think
this
you
question.
grilled me, but I think I handled myself.
Yeah, think you can
And-
handle me?
100%.
You know what? The
Handling
date
me
went
bullshit.
better than I expected. I thought he was gonna have just some awful answers.
You know what? I think the date went amazing.
So I'll be surprised to see if he thinks I'm like stuck up because I was a bit harsh
Yeah,
on him.
you
So maybe
were.
he thinks I'm a bitch.
I like her. Like a smile.
Yeah. If she was like a 6, you wouldn't be liking her as much. You're liking her because she's like an 8.5. That's why you like her so much. You're tolerating a lot of nonsense because she looks nice.
Bit disappointed about the whole bocap thing.
The what?
I didn't get to see the real her, but I knew that there was a shell that just needs a bit of cracking.
It's weird. We were actually quite compatible. I'm quite surprised.
Compatible.
If I was a girl sitting in her position, long hair, tits out, I would ask the same thing. So do you like tucking pussy? Realistically, probably 7. 7? I don't know. It depends on her, but I know I did my job. I answered all the questions fine, but I think she'll probably give me about 7.
I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh.
Because I feel like the chat was good. He was really calm. He was really nice, and he was really honest. Like they're all qualities that women look for in men, especially me.
So, what's up? Is she seeing Christopher again? She's gonna go on a date with somebody else now. Ugh.